Oh, it's Thursday again.
Welcome back to the 3-Star channel where the content is exactly what you expect it to be.
3.6 repeating stars.
It's gonna be such a good day.
So we're down a person, if you couldn't tell.
Nah.
Life
no
is
one
life.
is missing.
He might be able to show back up here in a little bit, but life is life.
Do you need this between us two?
It's fine.
Do you want to touch me?
That sounds
Is
weird.
it playing through that?
No.
No, sir! We just started! You do not get this!
Is the volume turned off?
Yeah, because mine says it's connected to the thing.
Well, welcome back, Willow. It was so nice for you to join us today.
Yeah, no, it's on your end. Make sure your volume turns up on your computer.
Yeah, for some reason mine says it's not connected. Connect to...
November?
What the fuck?
It's been a minute since
Megan, is your phone connected to
we
it?
played.
No.
Yes. Mine says it's connected. No.
You want to know why? Because we're connected.
There it goes.
We disconnecting it and now reconnecting.
Well, it did things. It made noise.
Noise.
Oh.
You had something.
Nice.
Huh?
You had your headphones plugged into it. Nice.
The fate of the world rests in her hand, ladies and gentlemen.
Technically, it doesn't rest in my hand.
Yes, it does. You're both queens. It rests in your hands. Yeah.
I told you guys, y'all.
We influence it, but that doesn't mean that it's solely our fault.
Look at that balance. That balance.
Found it. Figured it out.
Alright, so what's this one called?
Any business.
No. You said there's a thing.
Whoa.
What's the thing? I'm gonna start paying attention to these goddamn names. What's it called?
It's called war.
Is it called war? Please no.
It could be.
Please no. What is it?
Why is circus added to D&D battle music?
Circus. Yeah, it makes sense for this night's thing. This is a circus.
Didn't you say you wanted to play, like, make a character based on like that? That's probably why.
Oh yes, wait, I know a
It's fine.
perfect song
He loves
from the war playlist.
Bed.
No, not from the war
Bed.
playlist. Him just exists.
I don't have trust of whoever is in
What
there,
is duck?
specifically below the bread.
I don't trust those motherfuckers no more neither.
Why? What happened?
They eat the
When
bread.
Nico is a whore for bread, and he's taught Duck how to do it.
Nice. Of course.
And
Good
Megan,
work,
who
kid.
went,
Good.
Duck's not
Good
tall
slide.
enough to reach the bread from the bottom.
only
Duck's
'cause
tall
mine's
enough to
up.
reach the bread from the bottom.
You're the bad influence.
He's about to be 4. Of course he's a bad influence. He changed his mind about wanting up there.
You can go away then. I don't need you. I don't need nobody.
Hi.
It's a joke. You clearly didn't hear the fake sniffle afterwards.
So I got some short-ass notes. It's the 26th. We have 4 days till trial. We're going to go talk to Titania, or we tried to, and then...
Now we're having a
Titania
conversation
and
between the
Aya
two
kind
queens.
of just, called each other up.
Megan's gonna talk to Megan today. We're just gonna sit here and listen. This is the camp. This is the session today.
Can you give me my ice cream out of the freezer, Denver, before we fully start these conversations?
How many more fullies are we getting?
7.
4.
Fully.
D.
So, what is the full recap?
It's in the door.
That was
What's
it.
that fizzling?
You guys got anything else to add?
That's
No.
about it. Eula and
My ice cream. Why are you giving it to her?
because I don't know. Eula and Aramis are with Aya. Kai and Skara are with Titania.
Make it
And
tough.
And now?
in negotiations, we're not
Dishwasher.
supposed to start today,
Dishwasher.
but they've started.
There's none in there. Dishwasher. I live.
Dish.
I haven't put them away yet.
Sure.
That's...
spoon with holes.
She hates eating them with a fork. I would eat ice cream with a fork, but...
Is that a cinnamon sugar pizza chip?
Is that a cinnamon sugar pita chip?
Oh my god, it's a cinnamon
Alright,
sugar
we're
pita
done
chip.
for today. Thanks
Wait,
for
no,
tuning
you still
in.
have some left over in your other one.
What?
Because it's
No.
under your other little bag has a little bit more cinnamon sugar pita chips. And I know this because I moved it. And
There's
I
a
thought-
little bag of cinnamon sugar pita
Yeah,
chips?
it's right there.
Yeah.
It's on the thing.
Yeah, it's under the candles.
Why did he move? That's why it's just open pictures. Start going shoot.
I don't know. I thought she had put it there and was like hiding it for like a later snack.
Hey, can you hand me the
Because
ice
it was
cream
gently
shell that's
tucked
right behind you then?
underneath the weird cake thing that holds the...
Other side,
It's up here.
I believe.
No.
Oh, under in the living room?
Yeah,
Maybe
in the
I put it
living
on that
room
side.
on the coffee table, there's the circle thing that
Don't you
has
just love
candles.
just watching us have a horrible life and not being
There
able to do anything?
I told you! I knew where the cinnamon sugar pita chips were.
Get your little ass out the pantry. You're not allowed in there. Here's a chocolate shell dimmer.
Thank you.
I got cookies.
Now you have more cinnamon sugar pita chips.
Why is there an empty box in there?
I thought there was the one in there. I'm out of juice.
I'm sorry. You have no juice.
It's okay. When I get more money, I'll buy that.
One of these was open. Are either one of these open right now?
This is the one I just bought.
So,
One of them
So
was,
that one's open.
I think one of them. No, neither one of them are open.
they're both closed.
There's
so-
two.
Open whatever you want. I'm gonna eat
Okay,
your cookies. Is that okay?
this is the theme for the night.
Don't eat my cookies. I've had one of them.
War.
I'll eat one.
I bought those cookies for myself. You keep eating them.
For good, I'll buy you more.
I know they're good. You can put them over here, like I'll eat them. But
No, if they sit over there, I will eat them.
put them over here.
When you got put them on the other side. I don't understand.
Now it's my turn to eat them.
Now I want to eat them.
But you've never had them before?
What are these, the fudge graham crackers?
Yeah. Have you never had those before?
Thanks for tuning in to watch us get snacks.
Yeah, it's great, guys. It's fine.
Sorry, I didn't expect asking Denver for ice cream was going to turn into this.
It derailed for everybody good time.
Go DM.
No, that was pretty much our recap. We ain't got other shit.
So where is everybody?
I'm next to A.
I don't know where we are actually, because I didn't
I-
really fully understand
Did they create like their own thing? Did one
how
of
the
them-
whole
Oh,
like
they're on the
connection to
wall.
them
It's
worked.
on the wall.
Yeah.
So
It's
they
like
could
a
just.
magic mirror on the wall.
Yeah, did someone walk
Who's
over?
Okay.
this bitch queen
Okay.
I'm about to call?
Okay.
The connection confused me. I wasn't sure if it was like mine, where it's like you just like mentally are able to talk to each other. Did they just all of a sudden make like a mirror portal to each other? I was confused by what the imagery was.
They FaceTimed on
I'm
the wall.
sad nobody
No.
got my fancy limerick. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's this bitch queen I'm about
I
to
know.
call?
Okay. So we can actually start there if y'all would prefer.
Yes.
That's where we were.
Because
That's where we were.
She meant starting back where she gives imagery a little more.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry. So we were very confused by it.
That's what she meant by we can start
give
there.
me the knife. I'm going to actually create a live demonstration. Fuck you guys.
I don't think.
Now then, I need a kitchen knife. I don't have a
You
dagger.
know, are you done with this one?
Other than the tiniest bitties of crumbs.
I
Oh
was
my god,
joking.
is that a cinnamon sugar pita chip topping?
Fuck off, I'm done. Just get there, going to bed. Have fun, you don't need to cry.
What?
Don't worry about what's in the microwave.
What did you do?
Don't worry about it. Continue on D&D.
Did it explode? I mean, I know we needed to clean it, but what the fuck did
Does the
you
microwave
do?
look like someone shit in it now?
Someone had our juice squirts in the microwave. That's what that was.
Did you leave it open?
He warmed it up for way too long. Oh, he heated that up in the Wait.
Lick
You're
it.
supposed to.
Lick it.
Okay, so this is the part where you find out if he can handle a blowout. You're welcome.
I hate it.
It's not for minimal waste, unfortunately. It's another paper towel spreadsheet.
Handle things. Adults, you assholes.
Be prepared to buy lots of wipes.
I got this under control.
That's exactly what a dad would say.
Scoop.
He even has a technique.
Good job. He's not good at like folding it
Lick
over.
it.
He's getting a whole ass other paper towel to finish it.
Technique.
You know where else money go when don't have kids? Fucking baby wipes.
You're doing great though. As long as you actually change the diapers though and are not like other most like dads, you're good.
Don't just play the game. I was gonna go on hinge and just start attacking everybody.
No, your
Oh my
faces
God.
were fantastic through all of that. Thank you for that.
Assholes.
You were asking earlier how you could make everybody else feel good. That's how you do it.
You shit in the microwave.
Everyone gets to laugh as you clean it up. Fantastically. Good job.
Recycle.
Reduce your expectations to 0.
Oh my god. This is supposed to be a serious moment. What the fuck? I need Prelude to War again. One moment, please.
Ah, so that's the name of it. We finally got it, guys. Now we can actually start. I'll stop being a distraction now that we got the name.
Fantastic.
Okay.
This is where we die.
So,
I can't die, right?
that is
That's
louder
fine,
than
yeah.
I anticipated. I forget crescendos are a thing in the song. Hi,
Whoa.
Eula.
You
know,
got pussy.
Alright, roll here, go.
Alright, so, to give you a shortened Spark Notes version of what exactly occurred. On y'all's side, y'all had Titania, which means I'm going to switch the locations of the unicorns.
Yeah, Titania.
This is your unicorn.
I hate it, it's yellow.
And this is their unicorn, because if I'm not mistaken, you two are with Titania.
Yeah.
Those two are with Aya.
Aya.
Yep.
Yes. And y'all two are at Aya's office. All the way across the realm. YOLO. And you two are in...
My bedroom, right? Still? Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
still
but
Yeah.
it's visible.
Sarah's bedroom.
Everything in there is visible, which is weird as shit.
Yes. That
I'm
was
still brain hurting.
not where I thought that was going to go. I'm glad you took it there, because where I was taking it was not good.
Okay, I know we said we were in the bedroom, but we'd like to do it in the shower.
Wait, so if where you're taking it is not good, does that mean it's backdoor?
Oh no, that's all the time.
You
Both
want to be an
guys.
asshole to me? I'll be an a-hole back.
You said it the first time, and then you censored yourself the second time.
We gotta be at least PG-13.
This is not kid friendly. We've mentioned that.
I'm trying.
Several
Alright, cool.
times.
Here, you get one use of the word fuck. And we say fuck too much, so there you go. Now it's rated R.
I said
Fuck!
I'm
I mean,
trying.
F word!
I'm trying. I never said y'all were trying.
Amber, you shit on your shirt.
Dang it. Don't leak that off.
Leave me alone. I'm trying over here.
You
Quit
want to-
getting to D&D today.
But it's silly.
Get into D&D. I know you're terrified because you don't want to actually do this, but do it.
I'm not terrified.
You're procrastinating.
Yeah,
I'm not procrastinating. You're procrastinating.
I want to go to the party next session. Or in the next 2 sessions. Like, I want to get dressed up. I want to have a party. I want there to have fun time. Then we can have fun
We
time
need to think
before
of
war.
a dress code for that, because I do actually want the Trader's Ball to be a thing.
Yeah.
Totally not an excuse to wear dresses that I have spent money on that I literally have only worn twice.
Will you start?
Yeah,
Will
absolutely.
No.
you start, Titania?
Anyways,
Or is Aya supposed to start? Because she did the whole folding.
It was, hello, Tiandra.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's Titania?
Hello.
Oh, yeah, Titania.
Yeah, Titania did.
Oh, yeah.
But the
Yeah,
answer
yep.
was hell yeah.
Tiandra,
Yeah, it was.
in session.
No.
You gotta
Aya
know.
said something back. Aya said hello,
It went like, hello, Aya, and then it was like, hello, Tiandra, and that was it.
Actually, I'm pretty sure it
We
was
still put their
Tiandra
names.
and then Aya.
Yeah, I don't know whoever it was, but that was it.
Titania spoke first, and
Oh,
then
did she?
Aya responded.
Okay, well, moving on. Let's
Yeah,
give her
because
a
that
letter.
would make sense because...
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Aya.
So, to give you guys the example, what do y'all presently recall about Titania and Aya? Like, what do y'all know about them?
They're twins.
That is
They have a
something.
parapetite bond.
That is something else.
One of them murdered the other one's lover.
That is something else.
Supposedly.
Okay, this is really bad quiz bowl. Scar's the only one earning points for this team at this
I
point.
just said they have the original parapetite bond.
Alright, so there's a point for that one. Still, I think Scar has the majority of points.
Aya was supposed to be the original queen of the Feywild.
Okay?
She killed
Titania
her
was the
mother.
general.
She got mad afterwards.
I did not hear you over him.
She killed her mother afterwards, and that's the whole rage thing because she was mad.
Titania
That's
killed
how that was.
Scara's dad
They
and made the Prison of Thorns through that death.
That's what I said.
They created the Blood Hunter magic.
Woo! Nice! Now that we're all caught up, so, funny story. You're not there.
He is. Pet him and continue.
You're not there for this. Anyways, so, what
I have
occurred?
all the dragons of me and Aramis and Situation and Cairo and the Warforged with me.
So,
In your pocket. That are gonna stay in your pocket this time. Please.
I mean, I'm ready for any fights to break out.
I mean, I have Spark.
get your little ass.
She's
And
sound asleep
Cooney.
in my bed.
And Cooney.
I know, but Spark is sound asleep in my bed.
And
So-
Cooney's babysitting.
And I have Alistair. I think
Try it
I
again. So, Titania does this fun little oogly boogly doodad thing that occurred.
Look, you cannot be serious and start it like that.
She could just say, "You does a magic thing."
No, she very specifically pulls out her knife and goes, oogly boogly.
Oh my god. Those are the magic words.
No, actually, it was like a. But
Oogly boogly, give me that booty.
no. She actually did do a variant of what you do whenever you summon your siblings or your patron, also known as your brother,
Also known as your brother.
cousin, brother, cousin,
Cousin.
brother.
Brusin.
that was too close to too many other words.
It's better than cover.
I hate this. Okay, but no. So, she goes over to the wall and she starts drawing a bunch of little symbols in about an ovalish shape, about big enough to fit a person through. It's like a normal sized person, roughly the size of Titania and Aya themselves. Definitely not caked up over there.
I remember that from last time.
I can fit through the door.
Yeah, they're like what,
I mean, she
5'4"?
could too, but it would be
5'4"?
uncomfortable. She'd have to.
They were short. How was it? Like 5'4", 5'2"? What was
Yeah,
it?
I think
they're
it's
short.
4'9".
4'9". It's
They're
4'9".
midgets. They're literal midgets.
Damn, they're small.
Like,
I look down on these bitches hard.
their actual heights are like very short, but their avatars they choose to.
They can be whatever they want.
Yeah.
Oh, so did you present taller? Slick. So I was like, if these bitches are 4'9", we are like, except for I guess that he's towering, but like, damn, we are like. Look at it's like 2 foot difference for most of us or more.
3, almost. If they're 4 foot, there's like a 3 foot difference from you left.
Yeah.
Dude. That's why war never broke out. That's why war never officially broke out whenever Eula was around, because anytime they needed to look at something, they just looked to the right and they were right at the titties.
Yeah,
No.
Kitty stopped for us.
They weren't right at the titties, so they looked to the right for you. They had to look up to your titties.
Under boob.
They look better from the bottom.
Scara looks right to the right and is like, nipples. Moving on.
Speaking
I don't have a reason to live anymore. Titties.
So
yep,
glad
I think I can keep going.
really glad we got you back the way you did. Like the way that we did, because I was totally prepared to turn on all of your piercings, and you would have been so mad, so turned on and confused. You're like, how do you
was
know
so
how to
turned
do
on
that?
and confused?
Yeah. Yeah, I said I'm so glad we got him back the way we got him back, because if it had been the other way, I was going to turn on all of his piercings. That no one, literally no one, except for him and me, because I was there, you know, to use them, knows the words to turn them on.
I thought there was like one person that a few people knew.
Nope. None of them. Only.
I don't remember where I saw it, but I know for a fact they're both like canonically short.
Short.
Anyway,
They're like,
moving
You're
on.
a short ass bitch and nobody likes you. Short.
Anyways, I will find it because I swear to God it's the funniest thing
It
ever.
stops you from falling and mean and full relationships.
Okay.
Anyway, back to the actual thing. So, it makes a little doorway. They keep signing all the symbols across, and then she's like, alright. She does one diagonal across, and then she does another diagonal across, and it's with some runes that you do not recognize personally. None of you actually recognize what the fuck this is in.
Fantastic. I didn't want to read it.
Me and Aya and Aramis
Never
were in
did.
a mirror room and then she was like, get me out of here now. This bitch has not done this in 8,000 years.
Sorry, it's not funny. And as soon as the second slash across the like oval shape that is on the wall appears, it is almost as if the wall itself disappears with it. And kind of makes what initially appears to be like a mirror, a doorway, a gateway. And that is where we left off, because I do not believe anyone had stepped through.
They just said hi to each
All
other.
they did was say hi.
Yeah, I guess that's why we were.
I don't think they said hi. They said each other's names.
Yeah, that's what.
No, it was. Oh yeah, no, it was just the names,
It was
wasn't it?
Aya, Tiandra, and then she's like, and that's where we're gonna end it for the night. I very well remember what happened.
Because
2 weeks ago.
I was really holding back to not really have us end with me going, oh my god, we remember each other's names. Wow, we're making it so far.
Yeah, do it. Do it.
So, you are currently with your respective queens on either side of this gateway?
Can we see them?
Yeah.
Everybody sees everybody, right?
That was so in sync. What the fuck?
Can we see him? Here,
No, as that happens,
Damn
it goes
goddamn
from...
brain cells.
It's like,
You were just too slow.
no, just immediately like pops around to Tanya, sees Eula, and is like,
And there was the one brain cell, I swear.
Yeah, if you look squint, you can see it orbit them.
and in the moment, probably because Aya saw me, looks at me, I'm like, I go from flipping off Eula to,
This feels like the moment where it's like, Nala, Simone.
Okay, now that we need to go around and introduce ourselves again.
Aya, Tiandra, Eula, Scara. Now let's get our shit together.
Moving on. Quit stalling and talk to yourself. Oh, that was their thing.
Fuck you.
No, that's
I will
this
make this go sour very quickly.
This is one going fast.
Flippy, flappy, flippy, flappy, flippy, flappy.
So,
Just walks.
This is an angry unicorn.
Walks over to the wall and like puts hand on it to see if it goes through. It's like, this is.
Someone just high fives him from the inside.
Does it go through?
Yep. Oh no. We don't see things?
You take 50d12 damage.
Don't touch it again. Don't touch shit.
Hey, cop.
Two.
22.
32.
I was thinking 4.
She's like, that was bad.
22.
Don't make her do
Not
that.
2 plus 2.
Were you so upset with this number you
Split it in half.
you have to introduce this?
That's a damn good roll.
Now then, come back.
Trying to figure out if it's even possible to roll a 4.
No, for him, I don't think.
5. have ice cream.
Good for you.
Turn it off.
I just pull my hand back and I'm just like, so we're just gonna.
And they're just standing there, like, staring at each other, like, I don't just want to fucking start this shit. Like, you're just,
No, I'm just gonna smack back onto Tanya's head. Say something. Go.
Okay.
Again.
Aya.
More than a name.
Bitch.
More than just that, please. Go for I'm sorry. Ask why. Do something. Ask for any kind of thing you've been wanting an answer to. For however many years it is that I have not been alive for. To actually know how many years it is. Thousands? I'm just going to say thousands because I know it's been
Roll a
thousands.
persuasion check.
It's not a good one. Scare's just trying to get this shit going. It's a 14.
Yula walks over to Aya's little table and gets his glass of tea.
It's a 14.
I'm starting to drink tea.
He's just like, do it. Fucking do it.
So,
I mean, you were the one that called.
Does that mean this is Aya talking?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's how she's gonna do it.
Whoever's up is the one that's talking. Got it.
Yep.
Nice to know you still remember something I taught you. One useful thing that we tried to use to save a whole realm. You're surprised I still know it. Truly offensive. If I wasn't able to remember anything you taught me, how is it you're not already dead? Wow. It's good shit. You over here, this tea is piping.
Do you guys need a mediator, or are you good figuring your shit out on your own?
Just kind of look at Eula at the table, and all of a sudden she just sees my bottle of whiskey come out in a glass, just like, gotcha.
What the fuck is my guys?
No, Eula's giving him about 10 more seconds, and Eula gets annoyed, and Eula steps in, and that never ends well for anyone.
And like they both like simultaneously.
I never have a meeting with that whiskey.
In sync. Just roll their eyes. And they just like roll their shoulders back and they're just like, this isn't going to get us anywhere. And like
I
they
have never seen
variants.
people more alike in my life. They even deal with their like stresses of each other with the same actions. Stop pulling me. No, really, stop pulling me.
Come here.
No.
Come here. Come here. Come here. Thank you.
Shut up.
That was don't pull on me.
That's why I stopped pulling on you.
So you still got shit taste in men? Runs in the family.
Apparently.
But I can't say.
Cats run too much in the family, yeah? Ouch.
Don't boost your ego right now, honey. It's not time.
So, apparently we have bigger threats other than your ego. Yeah, your almost fiance. Truly.
And your husband.
I'm fairly certain he's the side piece in this.
Yeah,
I don't think he's smart enough to come up with a good plan.
No, but he's a damn good lackey.
Seriously? You're only pinning this on one. I'm fairly certain they're both equally involved in this.
I am very certain all of Oberon's hunting grounds is where Kieran's phylacteries are located, so.
see. So, some people in these rooms think it would be more beneficial for us to, what did you say?
Work together.
Work together.
Yeah.
Do that.
Louder.
Say it like you're a queen.
I've already stolen both of your crowns once. Don't make me do it again.
Put it on. Put it on. Put it on. The moment he says it, he puts on his crown.
My crown now. I get to be the queen.
I think that was Tanya handing the crown over to him.
Absolutely. It'd be like, alright, so you forfeit. You can't have a war now. I'm the queen. I don't want to have a war with you, Aya. We're all good. All settled?
No, it wasn't. Say it like a queen.
Instead of mumbling it like a bitch.
There you go. You want to be pretty again.
I figured you'd enjoy the prop. That's why I brought it to the table.
Which was fun, but then
I had a sneaking suspicion you were going to mention the crown at one point. It has been brought to both of our attentions that apparently the easiest way to deal with the growing threat to our realm that we already fought so hard for 1,000 years ago, if you happen to remember or care.
And then both equally fucked up.
The best solution to facing a threat that we have apparently both been providing resources for would be to work together to defeat it.
Yes.
If you remember that spell, you should remember how to do that too.
What am I doing?
You was annoyed as all hell. You think this is gonna be classy?
She's like, this is the stupidest fucking argument that needs to end.
Well, at least we can both agree that we both are making this situation worse for ourselves, considering we've probably provided more resources for their cause than we both anticipated.
Well, we already know that you have leaks in your general army. We have the list.
We're working on that.
I know, but if we're just getting the information out for
I
the
can
both
imagine
parties.
there's probably just as many leaks in hers as there is in mine.
There is. I know there's people in my army that follow Oberon. We'll figure it out.
Don't have a list for that one yet.
No, but I know who follows Oberon in my army.
What's y'all's passive perceptions?
25.
15.
Pause. Passive perception.
Did you not write it down somewhere?
No, it's somewhere.
It's somewhere.
So that's 8. Whatever 15 plus 8 is, I think. That's how you add it, right? Is that how you do it?
It's 10 plus your perception.
10 plus your
Oh.
perception.
25 for this one.
Me.
And then for that one, 24.
Ooh, nice. Me and A at 25. You can even beat me on my perception.
And then you would notice that Eula, through the use of minor illusions, has a small little tally going on either side of her head.
And what are the tallies?
We have on this side 5, and on this side 4.
4.
They're blue and yellow, huh?
Yeah,
For what?
you'll know here in a second.
No, I want to know now.
You don't get to know.
No,
yet.
there's just a visual thing that's always.
There's a visual thing. That's all you see.
I don't know why.
So wait, who's blue and who's yellow? Which one is
Blue?
it? Yeah, no,
Yellow.
like on her
Yeah.
tallies.
Yellow, blue.
Write it down on the map. I want to know.
But there's not yellow, so you gotta use ugly ass green.
There's gold.
Gold.
This is green, baby. You're not seeing shit.
Then use orange.
Yeah, that's not working. It's like, I don't even think that one works. Here we go. Orange will go. Fantastic.
They both, like, just, as soon as they notice that, they turn and look at you. Same time. Care to put your 2 cents in, Eula? Eula.
Who said that?
Gets another tally. Ah, that's what it is. To annoy you. That's what it is.
And she just rolls her eyes and she's just like...
I'm being the judgmental aunt.
Well, considering we're both in at least mild agreement that this is a problem.
Mild disagreements.
It has been suggested
Strongly.
that we potentially either form a lasting alliance, or we could consider a truce of some sort. Potentially.
Okay. It's fantastic.
And how do I know you won't just use this as an opportunity to try to gain some sort of upper hand and start a coup, start me from the throne, set fire to the capital again?
Haven't we already determined that neither of you are probably going to leave sometime in the future? You know, because of the thing that you guys made.
Sorry, what?
Thing that you guys made.
He said, haven't we already determined that
That
you guys aren't going to
not going to roll in the future? Like in the near future because of the thing you guys made?
Just like the most traitorous thing you could have ever fucking said it. You just said it.
Oh yeah,
That's
we've
Denver.
already told both of them that.
That's Denver, by the way.
I mean, to be fair, Aya was the one who already said it herself, so Aya doesn't care. So Tanya is the one to get at the problem with.
Because we've had some conversations with Tanya.
This isn't going anywhere. I'm just... What? Actually struggling with having a conversation with someone who doesn't immediately bow?
I am living for this now.
No, I'm struggling with having a conversation with somebody who is so inconceivably self-centered that they're totally willing to risk the entirety of a realm that we had at the time just managed to pry from the grips of an absolute tyranny into just, you know, an unforeseen future and try to forsake us once again. Don't you remember what all of that was like? Or do I need to remind you what it is like to have no magic? Is that something you have forgotten in, like, old age getting to you or something? Or too much mourning in your cold, lonely palace under the rocks? Well, sorry, not everyone likes to just put on that display for everybody and dazzle in golden light. Some of us actually like to know what the word humble means.
As that mark goes up,
Don't think I know.
Eula, the little tea plate that she has in her hand, in the cup, just drops them. To where they shatter on the floor.
You're fucking decent.
I think that I have been more than patient. So, we can either continue this conversation and start acting like actual adults and not children, or I can call the fucking Grove here and deal with both of your bitch asses at once.
I do not see how this helps any situation.
If you're both dead, there's not a problem.
I mean, there is still a problem. We would just prefer your help with the actual problem instead of whatever this is.
Now, will you please behave like your mother was still here with you and actually showing y'all love? Because I know she still cares about both of you.
She's still in the corner, yeah.
Yes,
Where did I
please.
just go?
Stop acting like children, or I will start treating you like children.
I was
have
laughing
dealt-
because the moment Eula said it, Scarra just looks at the urn and is like,
I was thinking the same fucking thing.
So if you're going to continue to act like children, I will treat you like children. And trust me, through all the years that I've lived, I've had plenty of experience dealing with rambunctious children. That is Denver, not Eula. Rambunctious children.
Scarra's gonna slowly scoot over to the urn, grab it, and slowly scoot back to where he was.
Now,
Yeah, they noticed that.
I will let you try one more time. And if it goes sour again, I will make you start complimenting each other.
It's actually a really good strategy.
Inseparable as always. Watching. Even closer. So I wasn't kidding when I told you your mom's urn was in my bedroom.
Not really the time.
She didn't know. I told her while I was there. You knew that it's always been in here. She didn't know.
Eula glances at Scarra now.
It's like, what?
Aya deserves to get to know what happened to her mother.
I think that's something we can probably discuss later.
I
Eula's
feel like
giving
they
you-
needed a moment.
Eula's giving you a look of like, back it off a little bit. This is now serious. We had our fun at the beginning.
They needed a
That's
moment.
just what the look's saying. It's like, alright, rein it in a bit.
They needed a moment of... See, look, they breathed. Now we're good.
So, let's start this from the beginning.
We could always handle this the way we used to.
I don't think that's a good idea, Sam.
Seriously, you want to take that route for handling this difference that's been going on for 8,000 years? Really? So classy. Well, my bad. I didn't think you were coming up with any more suggestions, were you? Personally, it worked when we were younger. Why wouldn't it work now? We would probably need somewhere else, though.
Was it disappeared now?
Personally, I am not too keen on where we both are. I'm fairly certain most people in these rooms would also not be too terribly keen on it either. I also don't see how that would be any more beneficial because I don't really think it would change my opinions on the fact that you're completely reckless and going to risk everyone's life for something you don't even know if it would affect it. Like, do you want to go back to the times when there was no magic? When we didn't have a single ounce of access to the weave? Because it didn't exist. Are you really willing to forsake all of that just for something you believe is right? We could always test how strong that conviction is. Especially considering I think you're stuck in the past and too afraid of something that hasn't happened in 8,000 years and didn't have anything directly related to our fault.
I also
Personally.
think currently we're having a problem with the fact that you are feeling like Aya is going to make the magic weave disappear when, if we're being honest, I feel like one person who might make that happen would actually be Kier, and the one who's been abusing all of your magical denizens to make himself more powerful, to try to make himself a god and unmatched, like, not the correct means. He's already gotten to Lichdom with more phylacteries than any of us can comprehend.
I never said he wasn't a problem. I just don't necessarily know if I want to work with her to solve it.
Also, I don't know what we're talking about the let's deal with this and like how we used to do it back in the old days.
Does
But
that bring a memory? Does that like trigger anything for me? By the way.
Roll a history check.
Come on,
Can I
I want
guide
you always to be
myself?
like, that is not a good idea.
No.
Oh, do I have advantage because I'm a badass?
It's been doing pretty good.
I'll allow it.
Yeah!
Odds are
Badass
always in our favor.
advantage.
35.
Yeah, nice. Well, smart, taking all your dice out.
That's a 17 and an 18. So, history. $24. Oh, no.
Oh no, you wanted to know things, didn't you?
Yeah. What am I looking at?
Ooh, you get
You
to
are
look at
going
the
to-
computer screen.
I have something whispered to you.
Oh, nice. Whispered. Whisper me.
Whisper, whisper.
Yeah.
Here, drink this with butter.
Yeah, I figured as much. I just wanted to make sure before I said anything. Alright.
Did you say something?
Not yet.
Fantastic. So to continue where we were, has a point. Whatever feud you guys are having is literally just a distraction that Kieran's going to use to gain power from literal gods. I have already had to fight your husband, look at Titonia, from ex-husband, whatever, for being a bitch and trying to steal from one of my patron's wife. Like,
Kiss ass. That was both of them.
Why I brought up
Wait, was they calling Kai a kiss ass?
No.
no
Oh.
Oberon. Why I brought up the feud between you two, other than this, where y'all can talk to each other connection. I honestly don't think the best move is for you two to be too close to each other while we deal with this, because I don't think right now getting you two too close to each other is the best move in case Kieran and Oberon try to take that as their moment to strike against us. Because I know us making moves against them is going to cause us to still have to have a big, probably looking like war against them. And the moment you two are in a certain vicinity with each other, they will use that moment to strike, because they do have forces. There's no way they don't. We can work together, but still stay in our own areas.
Personally, I don't really think they would strike.
DM, question for you. We are in just the office in the room. There's like no, to my knowledge, extra-dimensional protection or anything like that.
Like how Titonia was feeling, right?
As far as
Like
you're
we had that
aware,
conversation.
nothing that you personally sense. If you
I think you
choose
said,
to
like, you
make a
explained what
check
that-
for that,
Thanks.
I would like to make a perception check to see if I can
About
see
everything.
it will
anyone
not
else.
be perception.
Oh,
Happen.
this is to see if
Yeah,
anybody
that's
else is
kinda
here
what
or
she
anything
said,
else
like
is
how
listening.
Titonia's
Alright.
feeling, you know, like that she's
So, is that
so
perception?
scared.
That
Yeah.
will be
Scared of that,
insight.
'cause she wants
Insight?
wanted to create things.
I will
Cool.
bardically
I have a
inspire
saying that
myself
only
in case needed.
can be said for Kai to have known to have that conversation.
Needed. Ooh, max on that.
Good job. I don't know
Insight.
what today I'm afraid of failing.
27.
As far as you can tell, other than the people you see within the room, you don't think there's anyone else that is listening in.
Alright.
As far as you can tell.
I will have Situation
Okay, boy.
and Cairo kind of keep an eye out for anyone on our side or anything like that on our side. If anybody else is getting close or
Okay.
anything like that.
Down.
If you want me to
Alright.
roll theirs.
Roll perception or investigation checks for them.
Do I have advantage because it relies on sight or smell?
If you describe to me how you're doing it, then I might consider.
Situation is walking around looking and smelling to see if there's anybody else who's not like over there right now. There. It's kind of like going to the door, smelling outside of it.
I shut you down from being up here. That does not mean go take a lap around and then come
So
back.
yes.
Just situation?
Let situation, because situation has keen sight and smell. Advantage on perception checks that rely on sight or smell.
Alright.
That's why I was asking about him, because he actually does have that. $22. That's what situation has.
Nothing of note?
And Cairo has keen hearing and smelling, advantage on perception checks that rely on smell and hearing.
So, same thing as before. You have to do a description before I allow an advantage.
So she is walking around, once again smelling, trying to see if she can smell anything else. They can't, but is more or less like listening, like stopping every so often, just listen, and then like goes over to a different spot. At certain points, she just goes to the door and like sticks ear on door, goes to a wall, sticks ear in on the wall, and just listens.
Check, please. The winter weapons and getting
Has Scare's head been like
25.
hurting him too much with the magic still being pulled
Cairo.
in there?
Not particularly.
But I know you said it
Roll
was
a
hurting him, but
perception check.
Yeah.
It's more or less, and that's what Cairo and situation are going to keep doing in this conversation. They're just kind of looking out. So 22 and 25.
You'll be in control of the hourglass then. Flip it.
Oh no.
Whenever that sand runs out, make another check.
Oh, you rat bastard.
You have a thing to do now. Huh? I hope so.
Cairo can't get much better than that. She rolled a 19. And she can only get 3 points better than that.
see this like little like shimmers. What you said?
And the colors I specify.
Does that make me? Do I get like? What kind of feeling does that?
I will need you to make an Arcana check.
Almost max on that. 23.
Need any more?
Yeah, one more. Hold on.
Don't you just love how situation... How much health do you have? How much health does Kai have?
Yeah.
208.
Don't you love how situation almost has the same health as you? Situation has 203.
Okay, so
He
almost
had
like
more than
something
me. I
is
just go 40. An extra 40 for
making
being
it
a
where
demigod.
what's
Now look at you
like
go.
me holding
That's
my
what I
magic
did.
in is
I started being a little wimp.
somewhat like making it where I'm not being hurt from that.
I swear to
Wait,
God.
so then even Cairo had more health than you.
That is the
I
only
only had
effect
like
you
160 something.
notice.
Oh my gosh.
I
Yeah, they're
barely
both
had more
level.
than
They're
Aramis.
both level 12.
It is something you see throughout the area. Any passive perceptions on everyone else?
25.
Situation's 15. Cairo is 14. Need to update that.
Jola is 18.
17.
17. That was close.
Your Liz is 17.
What'd you go?
18.
Or is your
But
wait, you
situation
did-
Kyra
I
doing
made a
active
perception check,
checks.
so.
Actually, it's because of checks that one made that the DC for perceiving was dropped.
Yeah.
And situation and Cairo are actively perceiving too. I don't know if that affects. I don't need to roll again.
Oh! Critical. Not sponsored.
If he had to beat my perception check, then he did beat my perception check.
Yeah, he would have gotten it beforehand.
Yeah. It's
I
okay.
get to tell the time.
26 for situation.
I felt bad about being ignored, so I made it where I always paid attention. Because I'm anxious and I'm worried.
Rolled 2 19s on Cairo. I'm rolling all my good rolls now. I rolled 2 19s on Cairo just then.
Nice.
And I rolled a 4. So
Damn, you'll
there's one thing.
Suck later, huh?
It will. It'll suck. 27 on Cairo.
It's like fancy dust.
Yeah.
Particles.
Yeah. That's all you're
27
saying.
on Cairo.
Alright.
So what do I see?
Would you like to give this description?
You said it's kind of all around the room, but it's like very specifically kind of like around Scarrow, right?
It's
Kind of looks.
it's around everyone involved in the personal conversation. It's just there are more particularly closest around 3 individuals at the moment.
Okay.
And I can imagine you can at least infer 2 of those individuals, and you know one.
Yeah. My room is very not dark right now.
Which is something you would have noticed. And probably been mildly weirded out about.
I've only looked inside Scare's room once.
You've had a tea party in Scare's room.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah,
one
we did.
time.
Yeah, the one
So
time.
you know Scare's room is completely dark
Yeah.
all the time.
I don't know that if it's all the
Not
time.
all the time, but that's
Scared
You just had the lights turned off the first time. I don't know what you're talking about.
Scare told you how his room works.
Yeah, it's just not on their mind right now.
I was like way at the beginning of this
Yeah.
campaign.
But
It was like 3 weeks ago, guys. Campaign time.
Campaign time
But,
was like over a month ago. It's been like the whole campaign is 2 months.
yeah, but
Ish.
How long has it been? IRL?
Almost 2 years.
I love how your
over
campaign
2
the
years.
entire time has been 2 months. Y'all are about to go on a trip in mine that's going to take 2 months.
We time skip years all the time.
I make y'all suffer through
You-
every minute.
you and Titania, because Titania's passive is also that high, see a blue and gold shimmer kind of like around y'all, kind of like around the room too, but it's more centered around us 3.
Little flecks of
Yeah.
like glittering dust? Question mark? Like at first it could easily be mistaken for dust, but him trying to look to find it is what draws your attention more so because you follow his eyes.
What'd you do? Why is your room all sparkly? Yola doesn't know this, but why is your room all sparkly?
Walk around and figure it out.
I don't know if I want to know.
Kieran's watching. Alright.
I am going to like step up behind Titania and be like, why is there blue and gold? Like whispering to her, why is there blue and gold shimmers in my room? One, I've never seen it before because my room's never been this bright.
Well, I can tell you the source of one of those, and I can infer the source of the other.
Okay, so it's you guys making sure the conversation is secret. Got it.
That or they're just magically fighting right now. Their magics are dueling. It's time to duel.
This is not going to get anywhere.
So,
I
why?
do have a bit more information on our situation that I could potentially be willing to share.
Well,
That is a
information is
wonderful
very
start.
nice.
Thanks for stepping up. You're doing great.
The fact that you're willing to share is a good step forward from the ways of old.
I just give her a little thumbs up.
while your claims of them waiting for... And she just kind of looks around the room, and she just looks at Aya, and she's just like... And they both are like... Yeah. And then the, like, amount of, like, glittering particles within the area, like, just trip.
So now
Like,
everybody sees that.
Now it's not casually, like, mistaken for dust. Now it's, like,
There's
actively...
fairy lights.
Like, just...
Huh.
I'm gonna real quick when I see them do that, just be like, we're not wanting people to know, and all of a sudden, now you look and watch it, all of a sudden, just darkness rushes out of Scara, and everything in his room just goes black again. And he's like, well, now at least I can tell you nothing's gonna be heard from my side, because this room is soundproof.
The queens themselves give off a small illumination.
This is the bathroom.
As
That
well
was
as
incredible.
the little glitters that they've both amplified a bit.
We can't see it no more.
Not necessarily. The glitters themselves are giving a bit of light.
How dare they disturb my darkness?
So
Calm down,
it's
Edgelord.
almost like everyone within the oval of the place that the conversation is taking up is like dimly lit.
Nice.
Not brightly lit, but dimly lit, and they're just both just like do share what you've learned about your ex-husband. Or is that not official? No, it could have been her. And she's just like, it's in the process. I guess I would have to declare that. In court. I'm fairly certain that they won't be ready to make a proper attack. Not yet. Because they're waiting till we take the stage for a fight. Which means at the present moment, even if they do have forces, they're not rallied. And they're planning on waiting for another 4 days? 5?
4. Until their formal supposed to happen.
So they were waiting until y'all's war to slide in.
Here's what I
Something
was
of that.
saying.
Something of that nature. That would explain the disappearances of more minerals from mines across this realm. At first it was subtle, but in the past 3 days or so, it's definitely become more flashy theft. At least on my side of the border. Not particularly sure how it is on yours.
I just recently sent word to the Lycans, so for some help with some business, so I should be having word back from them
Assuming there's
here in a little bit,
left.
actually. Unless they're all gone.
They're resilient. I'm sure they would survive. Now, I can imagine there's probably been a massacre. Especially if they're desperately clawing for more materials to ready up. Scumbags. The mortal plane only produces so much. Knowing them, they probably need large quantities in a short amount of time. Though for what, that I haven't actually discovered. I have some speculations, personally. But nothing concrete. My specialty wasn't necessarily researching old magic. Though that does look like that's the turn this is taking. I mean, considering he's already attempted to become a lich. And apparently has succeeded, old magic seems to be.
You know whose specialty was getting that knowledge that you didn't want gotten?
You see, like, Aya just immediately start, like, reaching over to her desk and, like, fiddling around with a bunch of papers, and she's just, like, filling through it.
There's this very, very lovely right-hand man of our dearest Titania here who gets information that she didn't typically want him getting.
This is personally the DM having an issue. Are you referring to Puck,
Yes.
who used to be it, or are you referring
Puck.
to yourself?
No, Puck.
It's like, wait, clarify who you're talking
Like,
about.
clarify which goofy motherfucker you are talking about, because both are a little bit similar
No,
in
Puck.
that scenario.
Technically, I mean, yes, but this one was Puck. Specifically, the one who's been there a lot longer than I have.
Isn't he that unhinged Eladrin?
A little.
I don't necessarily think he's one to be reasoned with.
Well, he can be.
He's nice when you get to know him.
I've met Puck once.
He helped raise me.
I don't necessarily know how far off the deep end he's personally gone, but I know
Very.
that he's pursuing the truest form of Fae at the moment, as he so eloquently put it.
Well, his past lover got injured very recently because of some things.
Some things. Am I looking at some things?
Yes.
No.
Yeah, I totally pointed at Scare.
It was the things that came in to attack me because of my demigodness that injured her. Y'all remember? You remember Lysithia? Titania.
Yeah, I know. She's still looking.
I know.
I do have some fair memories of the girl, but she's not a part of the courts anymore. She renounced that to be a merchant,
Yeah, she that's the one that got
if I'm not
injured.
mistaken.
Yeah, that's the one that got injured.
Oh, dear God.
He does still care
We
about
have a
her a
greater
lot.
threat in the realm now.
He kind of went off the deep end after she got injured.
Seems befitting. Who's a little unstable?
You're unstable. I'm unstable. She's unstable.
We can have counseling sessions regularly after this.
I am fairly certain you're not the most stable.
I'm more stable than you guys are.
He is more stable than us.
Eula smiles.
Stable than basement is not much better.
Don't test me.
Personally, I don't consider myself testing you. As you so eloquently put it, I'm fairly certain it was my ex.
It was just annoyance.
Technically, I feel like I was the one that got tested by your ex. I got poisoned. A lot.
You were tested on, there's a difference.
So, to bring this conversation back around and to the point,
And they both just kind of go like,
what will it take for you, looks at Titania,
Look at me.
because Titania's there, is there for me,
I was like,
for you
I thought you were trying to scare. I was like, wait, what did I do?
to work with her, and for you to work with her. No pettiness, no jabs at each other. What will it take?
Other than the fact that you kind of owe it to your collective son.
But they both just like immediately look down.
Regret making him for a second.
Lesbianism aside.
That's not even.
That was Denver. That was not you.
I was like, that's weird because they're twins. But
Ancestral lesbianism aside.
other than you kind of owe it to your collective son who's had to deal with now both of your lovers. I don't want to say that because
He's like, that was gross.
14th situation.
it's worse because it's both their lovers, but neither one of them is my father.
Damn. They horse.
20 Cairo.
None of them don't. What was situations?
13.
Yeah, nothing.
You see him like in the background as he's like kind of getting a little bit distracted.
Sure, he's still happy.
Anything to that?
No.
Eula's just like, my precious baby.
She's kind of in the middle of something here.
Just my baby. Just like you see him like, and Kyra just kind
Scare
of
her talking about you owe it to your son. Eula looks at her son. Oh my god.
Kyra's over there just like head tilted to the situation. He's trying to eat it, and it's just like
Cairo, listening to the wall, looks over.
like uses the tail to like sweep up a little pile of it. I have to have funny haha moments with the animal companions. Y'all are true Disney princesses here.
Yeah, it's because you're trying to avoid the question that Eula just said, isn't it?
So come on. Eula asked a question. Answer it.
Quit delaying.
No,
Scare
I'm actually doing what they would do, which is not answer them.
Scare gave you the easy one. It's just, other than, you just kind of owe it to your son.
I will pick who goes first. Or you can.
Yeah, which one's actually older? Cool, Titania, go first.
Youngest first. Youngest.
Exactly.
And she's just like,
I got you.
I like how everyone's like, they're 8,000 years old. How the fuck are they acting like children?
They are
Literally,
children. They are
seven.
They've had
children.
no one to parent them in 8,000 years. How the fuck are they not?
They took the one person away who was going to, damn it!
They took away two.
They took away two of them.
They killed their own mother and then got rid of their...
Yeah.
The other one, they cursed them.
They got rid of their
Peter
mother
Pan.
and then basically cursed their stepmother.
Everyone's just like, how are they not children? Children.
I, Titania, will need, would want,
Dragon got your tongue?
looks at Aya.
Or I, Aya, would want or would need.
Please don't make me bring magic into this, because I will.
I know the bitch who we taught how to fight is not saying shit about it now.
That's how bad it's gotten, honey.
I swear to God, the fucking side eyeballs. I'm gonna kill it.
Would we like to revisit the Zone of Truth again? To Titania.
And I thought Eula was a child.
You can see you. I'm responsible with my childishness.
I'm learning that.
Whenever it's needed, I'll kick some ass.
And they both just look at each other and they're just like, alrighty. This isn't gonna work. This talking shit is not for us, and it never was in the beginning.
That's not what we're doing.
Of course it wasn't. The only one who was pretty with words was you in particular.
Eula, you just see Eula go.
Old ways?
No,
Old
I
ways?
hope to God you stop whatever the fuck this is.
Yeah, this shit is not gonna fly. We're not getting anywhere with this, and in all honesty, all I want to do right now is punch you in the face.
You stick to old.
Cool! I want to rip out your hair. We're gonna have to figure that out real quick.
I'm gonna say right now, I think both of you would look
And
very
Aya
unflattering
walks
without
through the
hair.
wall.
Oh shit! Why they gotta do it on our side?
Because my room is soundproof.
You better walk through the wall after.
Only blood relation can go through the wall.
Ah.
Yay!
I'm gonna pull Situation and Cairo into the bag.
Don't forget about it in this.
I'm assuming she's just gonna fall.
You got
over
about
it.
30 seconds until that closes now that we're on the same side.
Mm-hmm.
You know, both of you would look very unflattering
And just
without hair.
rubbing eyes. Just walks.
Oh god.
And you see they both like take off their crowns or
I'll hold those for safekeeping.
like
It doesn't
hers, but like you see them like
Yeah, 'cause I
start
have
taking
AS.
off some of their armaments in particular. And like they start like pulling weapons out of their like dress folds or like pockets or their hair. Like they're
Where the fuck
just
did that come from?
they're just like setting it on the table.
We are specifically only using fists, right?
No.
What else are we using?
2 Warforged come out, and one collects Aya stuff, and one collects Titania stuff, and just kind of holds it.
It's a good thing I have a big ass fucking room.
Oh, we're gonna have to take
What the
this
fuck is
elsewhere.
this
I
shit?
personally do believe that this will destroy most of your room if we did this here.
What the fuck's happening?
Conveniently, I'm fairly certain you made a fun little arena to, what was it? Train to fight me or some shit? It's all the mental
maze?
strategy I would...
They used
The
to
maze?
be warriors before they were queens, honey.
Fantastic. This is the stupidest shit you guys have done. You've done a lot of stupid shit.
And to be fair, there
Sure,
is this
go
whole
have
ass place
spell.
called Sindrian that you both led to.
Don't you
Right,
have
like the,
people
the
you're
ring
leading there?
thing?
Yes.
to
They're not
fight
there
them?
yet.
Yes.
I'm fairly certain you don't need to
Elliot
flatten the
doesn't
ground
know.
there.
I mean,
Your uncle
honestly,
does have that. Like, he knows.
Yeah,
persuaded
he
to
does, but
be
I'm not
the
sure if
shape
it's
of an
just for
arena.
fighting him or for just in general.
Yeah, what I was informed, it was just fighting in general. That's how y'all train.
Yeah,
That's what I was
that's
told.
how
Like, that's the Ulysses is like, we should probably get
I'm
in.
fairly certain, even if it could
I don't
be
think they're
convinced,
gonna
I
give
could
us
get through
enough
the maze
time.
before you. But you haven't even watched anyone go through the maze. Do not.
I think this is a great idea. Y'all should have to do the maze.
But maybe not. Have we forgot the part where we have 4 days?
They're gods. If they can't do the maze in an hour, then they fucking suck.
What do you think?
They're
Like,
not
we're both gonna
doing.
win.
They're not doing the maze, honey.
No. If they cannot complete the maze within an hour, then they suck.
We're just gonna have them have a
The
break.
closest you're going to get to this is that you place them on either side of the maze, and then you just wait for whoever gets to the center first, and then the other one arrives, and then all hell breaks loose. That's
Don't
the
take
closest
the
you're going to
point.
get to completing the maze.
Personally, I think we should just fight it out in the maze. The maze can be persuaded to be more of an arena. And that was from this one.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Fight it out, and then we'll talk. Fight it out, and then we're talking. Until then, everything you say is bullshit.
This could have been dealt with how many years ago?
No, it couldn't have. Not like this. This is about to get real ugly real fast. There's probably not going to be a maze anymore.
Well, cool. The thing was stupid anyway.
I like.
I'm still pissed off about that. I didn't get a fucking choice. She's like, you're stuck with it now. I'm like, what?
We'll bring the referees. Mostly because I don't trust your bitch ass. That was this one. We'll bring the referees because I'm fairly certain they want to watch anyways. And I don't trust you to not bitch.
So,
when I drag you across the fucking floor.
I'm going to put this out here, and I'm only going to say this because I know the one person who will be the only person who can referee this and actually do it without any bias.
You had to call Barney?
No, I need you to actually bring my brother Alatus here because he will do this without any bias because he hates both of you. Me, I have a which one I would want to win. Eula, I don't want Eula to be the referee because honestly, Eula currently hates both of you right now too. So I think, and it's for different reasons, I think Alatus would be a great referee for y'all.
Or I could just contact, the Grove or Barney, and we could have them referee and see how that ends.
No, Eula. No.
Who the fuck were they going to have referee?
Oh!
Yeah,
Yes.
that's fine.
Yeah, we're the refs.
Yeah, you want one to win, I hate them both equally. We're fine.
No! I'm fine with whatever happens.
Oh, yeah, cool. So we're all good. We're pretty much all on the same page. Yeah?
More or less, Eula's like,
do
you
you
know what?
have
I'm
one
okay
you're
with
voting
watching
for?
both of them beat each other's asses again.
I'm
They both
slightly
really
against
deserve
this
it.
'cause I think it's going to get nowhere.
They both really deserve it.
Yes. She's against it. You're against it. I honestly don't care.
I'm all
See,
for the
she's all
fight.
for it.
I'm all for the fight. I'm like, this needed to happen a long time ago. Y'all need to kick each other's asses a long ass time ago.
Do you want chopstick? Is this why you're here?
Yes, he wants to eat it.
I'm going to eat it.
It's off. It's off.
That is
It's off.
Spice is saying hi to Titania.
That's not spice.
I just watched that the hair just fly off of him when you picked him up.
It's soup.
Don't touch him.
I'm touching you, not
do
him.
it. We're fine.
His claws are clipped, by the way, now.
Yeah, I know.
Dude, this bitch has been grabbing my toes.
No, you can't go on the table.
Ow.
Stop!
Come on, Titania. Hey, yeah.
Don't
let's
bother
go.
him.
What's fitting here? Not on the table. No, not on the table. Are we gonna sit here and watch you go rollsies and, fight?
I mean, I could literally make y'all both, like, two people roll the D100 as to who lands blow.
I got Tanya. I got my real mom.
I'll pull Aya.
Do you want to...
Wait, I said that wrong. I want Aya with my real mom. That's what I meant to say.
I was
I
like,
said I got Tanya. I got my real mom. And I was like, wait, wrong one. I said that all wrong.
Still a little mind controlled there.
Yeah.
Ew.
So fucked
Alright, so,
Why are they rolling
roll a D100 to see who goes first. Who lands first blow.
You don't want to describe us getting there?
Sure.
Come on.
Remember how you guys initially got to the maze?
Yeah, just kind of...
With the little golden ring of light? That happens again. Well, now that you've seen...
Oh shit, here we go again.
Yeah, this is exactly
You
what
have to
I-
roll the big one because it has worse odds.
I mean, it's supposed to have even odds, and this is more even.
Anyways, so,
Here,
For
let's
sure
roll
you
the big
won,
one.
though.
you guys
Okay, go
are
for it.
blinded by a pillar of light. And that's whenever you hear Aya just kind of turn to Titania and is like, you know the spell doesn't require this much light. You're just being dramatic. It's for the flair. Some of us like presentation, dirtbag. And then, like, whenever you, like, open your eyes to the blinding light, y'all are in the center of what literally looks like just a big-ass gladiator arena.
Oh, damn. Garrus would be jealous.
I got a 33.
Got an 18. Originally, I got a 64. Or a 46, sorry. Originally, I got a 46.
So,
As this is all happening, Eula just kind of walks over to the side,
hold your unicorns. Hold your unicorn.
Bam!
is going to pull...
You four are, like,
Are we gonna hold
On
up, like,
one-
little signs? 10 out of 10?
are on one side, just at a table at the end of it.
Yeah. Eula just pulls out a Warforged Titan, and then just goes and sits on the pedestals that they have. They have platforms to sit on. And we didn't have a seat. We just had a table. I'm getting a seat.
You know, oddly enough, I figured it was implied that there were chairs.
Okay, well, I didn't know. Okay, if there was chairs, then I would
Like,
just sit
never
down.
mind.
I would just sit down. I thought there was no chairs. I thought it was just
a table that we're
table. I was like, oh, fine. I'll bring my own chair.
I thought it was nicely implied there was a
Okay,
chair
sorry.
thing.
I just saw the table.
Sure.
Do we have cars that say like 1 through 10?
Do you want them?
Oh, are we gonna rate this fight?
I don't know if it's rated so much as, hey, that was a dirty fight, don't actually pull hair.
No. Rip that weave off.
No,
I
it's
think
already
that's why Titania's like doing this because she doesn't want that to happen.
Just sitting here
To
like,
rip that weave off.
sitting here like, all right, and they're just in the center.
I
and
got
they're
33. I gotta roll next.
Fine.
You can
So-
roll your D10.
I did a 10 damage.
That's not how that works.
What is it?
I know.
called?
I'm just saying who goes first, not the damage you'll do.
What do they get to roll these now?
Yep, it's literally d20s because if I genuinely made this actually a fight, this
it'd
would be a
busted.
very long ass fight because they all have magic.
Yep.
D20.
So,
You got
20.
to throw it in there, like some sort of
11.
things they do. Damn.
all right, so
Hey, it's gonna whoop ass.
Looking down upon your unicorn.
It's the other way around right now, I think.
yeah, did that. Roll the d100 to see who goes next.
47.
61.
All right,
Good job.
Tanya gets next.
So what is the who goes first roll matter?
Wait.
She'll
Because
describe
there's
it.
not a good initiative for them.
Oh, I think it's like if it comes down to it, we're just gonna see like
Oh, okay.
who does what. 6.
11.
Alrighty.
Miss.
70.
We're pulling out the dice that rolled natural 20s last time.
Bullshit.
50.
Alright, Aya next.
10.
1.
Ah, damn.
Tanya, you like it?
I got a 3.
Tanya's like getting your ass beat.
He's struggling.
81. 14.
18.
Damn,
Tanya's
you
gonna
were all
get her
talk
ass
earlier.
kicked. 25.
25.
36. 18.
15. Tanya finally got one.
Good job.
Gotta figure out what dice to
94.
Gotta figure out what die to roll. It was almost 99. It was almost 99. 73.
Damn.
Damn.
2.
Oh, that's cocked. 17.
3.
Shit.
38. You almost got a 100.
41.
You go first.
12.
9.
Good job, Tanya. Are you writing things down over there? Or you just
97.
Can I win? 93, almost.
12.
5. 85.
7.
11.
3.
11.
Natural 20.
Good job.
Finally got one. 75.
You gotta tell us when to stop. I don't know what's happening.
She will.
29. What are we saying? Is it anything interesting?
No, she's going to describe it once she has an answer.
18.
I can't wait for that epic description.
14.
I'm waiting for this epic description to come out.
Yeah, I want to see what kind
4.
of fighting they're doing.
5.
13.
That was so close to beating you.
So wait, wait, I need y'all to slow down. Damn, I have to actually.
She won that one.
Titania won.
I need to actually.
Aya just rolled a 100 on the D100.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna...
87.
It could have happened, but it was very
Didn't get a
statistically
nat
unlikely
20
for
though.
the same thing.
9.
8. Damn it.
Titania.
You know what's funny?
What?
Y'all are giving them shit. They're tied.
32.
32. tied for hits.
That one's very college.
Seems very accurate.
47. Yours is a 32, right?
Yeah.
Right. 16.
19. You can roll first.
6. Roll a 1.
4.
I'm just gonna go with 55.
I'm gonna do that next time it's cocked. I'm gonna get this number.
1.
7.
I thought that was also 1.
It was almost. I mean, no. 7.
Oh, we're still tied.
61.
One of you has to win. This is gonna take all day.
76. 11.
16.
We're gonna call that. I'm not kidding. I'm not doing that.
You put your finger on one of them.
33.
Yeah,
I know, but it
against
was
the wall.
wiggling.
I know. That's 3 numbers. I can't even say what that one would have been. 74.
Dang.
17.
30.
Oh, wasn't good.
Literally neck and neck.
42.
The answer to life.
27.
13.
19.
Good job. Are you waiting until one
41.
more than the other?
29. Should have been at the beginning. I was fucking winning. Back to back to back. 17.
So,
I'm gonna switch over to the metal dice and see what happens. 9.
I think it's fantastic you have these two doing it because
Six-
one brain cell
no,
for
99.
as well.
Sorry.
Single.
I almost had a 100 again.
4.
orbiting around them.
What'd you get first?
4.
10.
You got the 4 and then a 4.
Yeah.
Double 4.
51.
65.
Ah, damn.
7.
3.
Alright.
Is it done?
Ready?
No more rollies?
Tanya, after Aya beat her ass, she
That's
somehow...
20 rolls. You
Yeah.
were like,
Damn, I wasn't counting.
not 40. That's 20 rolls.
After
like 20
Aya
rounds
was
rolls.
beating her ass, she
2
somehow
minutes.
just came around at the end.
After 2 minutes, they're like, okay, I'm done.
Alright, so.
Do they put their crowns back on now?
Beat their ass.
Let
They
me
got to
describe
fight
the
before
scene.
then.
After I was doing so damn good, I somehow started getting sucky ass rolls.
She's getting tired.
Sucks
She's
suck.
getting
I should have been able to knock her out in the first like 3 rounds. Like, fuck you, you weren't even good at this shit.
God damn.
I rolled a nat 20 right off the bat. It's like, fuck you, bitch.
You're too invested in this. You're too close to the case. Get off of it.
I don't know if we should let him be the judge.
That nat 20 should have been like, knocked out!
I had a nat 20 on the actual damage.
Huh?
I had the natural 20 on
I did too. Mine was the first one though.
Okay.
you got stumbled.
Alright, so. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
So, they both just kind of look at each other and they're both kind of like doing some mild stretches. Like,
This stretch has been a minute. I don't want to
like they're just like. And you can kind of like see that they're still talking to each other. You can't quite hear what they're saying from where y'all are personally.
Can I see their lips? What do you
We'll
think?
describe this later.
I was like,
I know you have that.
I can so much. I'd see it as long as it's in one of the 4 languages I know.
Mhm.
Which it likely is.
Nah. It's interchronic. Fuck off.
Don't.
Fuck off, it's in twin speech.
Okay, continue, sorry.
So. Immediately, like after they say some things to each other, they exchange some words in a fun little family-friendly verbal debate.
It's not family friendly.
It immediately like lunges at Titania, like wraps around her waist, and then like takes her down to the ground and starts just waylaying into her face. Like they're not clean fighting. This is like dirty, like street
That's what
fighting.
all those damn rolls were for. That's what you got your nat 20 at the beginning for.
It is
This
not
is two girls mud wrestling. This is basically a porno we're about to watch.
Absolutely not. I'm horrified.
like they're sitting here. Then it's not the don't go for my face. That's rude. No, it's immediately punching each other in the nose.
It's
I'm
I'm
like-
gonna break you one way or
Titania is like sitting there like clawing at Aya for a good while. She's not getting very good hits in because she is currently not in the most optimal position for a fight, we'll say. And then all of a sudden
Fuck.
you see Titania just like breathe super duper heavy for a crisp moment, and then she grabs like a fistful of dirt and throws it in Aya's face. Like, they're not clean fighting. They are dirty fighting, this bitch.
Dang.
And then she, like, as soon as Aya's, like, sitting here, like, fucking asshole, because that's the thing you definitely hear. Like, you just see Titania grab Aya by her hair and just yank. Yank her down and then switch spots, and it's like, alright, beating her ass now.
Ooh. So it wasn't even gonna be mostly magic. It's literally just fucking cat fighting. Fantastic.
They're just sitting here beating each other's ass.
Oh, this is great.
In the fucking middle of an arena. They're just
Keep
like,
going.
let's
Don't
go.
stop. It's fantastic.
So, y'all are sitting there like, holy shit, they're petty. This is a fucking bar fight. What the shit? This is a bar brawl.
You know about that, huh?
Well, like, this ain't even clean fighting. This isn't even classy fighting. This is just downright dirty.
How many bar
What?
brawls has Scarab been in?
A lot.
A lot? Okay.
There's only one that's important now.
But, so you're seeing here, like, Titania's giving Aya the same treatment Aya gave to Tanya. Punching her in the fucking face. Both of them have probably broken each other's nose at this point.
Hit him in the kidney.
Or busted their lip. And then at that point, Aya, like, just finally ends up getting super sick of it and just shoves Titania off. And instead of, like, reversing it and, going back to the ass beating she was delivering initially, they just, like, kind of separate and they're like, get back off of the ground for a moment. They're just like...
Take his dick and twist it.
And then it just kind of becomes a fist fight,
Bam, bam.
They're literally trading blow for fucking blow. They're kicking each other. They're pulling each other's hair. They're literally, like, kneeing each other in the ribs. They're trying to break each other's leg. They are going very aggressively, and they're not fighting very clean. There's not an ounce of dignity in this fight. It is just angry.
It is kill the other one. I don't care how. Just kill it.
Like, there comes a point in this fight where y'all are all like, should we stop them? They're kind of like, this is just,
Nah, this is healthy.
like,
It's absolutely not.
they're just sitting here like,
Kai wants to stop it. I'm like, man, I've done worse with Alatis. This is weak. Me and Alatis have done more. I've seen blood from Alatis.
And this is why you have trauma.
Take his dick and twist it.
like,
I stabbed him the other day. Like, what the fuck?
They don't have their weapons. The Warforged have the weapons.
they're sitting here trading blow for blow, kneeing each other. Like, they're bruised and battered, and it is, like, at one point you think you hear two crunches of bones, one after the other. Like, just, like, echoing. And it's at this point you notice, like, their energy, like, was super volatile at the beginning, and it's kind of started to mellow out a bit. Like, they're not going as fast. They're taking longer moments to, like, recuperate between their next throw. They're taking, like, just a little bit longer to breathe heavier. And they're, like, cradling broken bones, and, like, Aya is holding, like, her, like, rib cage from when Titania landed a very nasty blow to her rib cage. Titania herself is, like, stopped using one of her hands to punch as much. Like, she's definitely cradling that in particular. There's dirt. Their hair is fucking not the most organized, we'll say.
Destroyed.
They're
They have JBF hair.
they're
I
both
told you
covered
it was
in
gonna
dirt.
look
They
exactly like
cannot walk into court right now.
They're both bleeding. Like, y'all can see that from where y'all are. And they're still trading blow for blow. And it keeps going. And you're like, it's been like 5 minutes straight and they've done this much damage. Like, the ground itself, for some of their hits, have taken, like, some dents. And mind you, they don't have any of their weapons. They're not at full strength. They are just physically duking it out right now. They're not even using their magic, which is something they're both more known for than, fist fighting.
Fisticuffs.
They're just fist fighting it out until one of them gives, basically. And then when you start really thinking, like, they're gonna break each other's bones, like, all of their bones, like, Kai in particular, just due to your nature as, like, someone who deals with a lot of medicine and healing people, you're like, they're gonna fucking bruise a rib. Their ribs are broken. Like, I'm fairly certain one of their arms are broken, and you're like, I'm about to have to call this. They're about to fucking, like, need medical attention now. They trade, like, one more set of blows with each other, and they fall on the floor.
It's a tie.
It is a perfect tie. Y'all could not pull ahead.
20 fucking rounds that you guys rolled. It's a goddamn tie.
They're heaving. They're coughing. They're holding potentially their organs in place. Or their bones. You don't fucking know. They're bleeding. There's some slight blood from quite a few locations on them. From scratches, or just punches, or just like split lip, bruised eyes.
At this point, they're like,
They're
I think I
heaving.
see you.
They're heaving. They've collapsed like right next to each other.
Eula gets up and starts walking over.
Is she going to help them?
Leans over both of them. We good?
And then they're smiling.
We should probably go fix that.
I'm punching Titania and slapping Aya.
No, I swear to God.
At the same time, fist goes into Titania, tail smacks Aya.
Alright. Roll it.
I swear to
They're prone. I have advantage.
Good job.
And they don't have any other armaments on.
So this is just straight.
There
No.
does not account for armor.
They're
They
guns.
do have a natural armor that's higher than you expect.
They're guns. They're untouchable.
22.
Hit.
Probably not that untouchable. 26.
That one is not going to hit.
What is it?
17.
That does hit, actually.
Nice.
Their armor, their thing is like the same thing as Scarab's. I think it's like a 8. It's like a 18 or like
No, it's a
16.
17.
It's like
It has to be 17 or below.
It's a
Yeah,
17,
17.
and Aya's is higher with a 20, or Aya's is higher with a 19.
Yeah.
Titania gets 9 points of slashing damage, and Aya gets 11 points of slashing damage.
She's not actually gonna write it down. We're just gonna.
I know.
Yeah, we
I
didn't
know.
write down any of that.
I'm just going to roll that.
And they both just like start coughing. They're like, really deserve that one.
Yes, you both did.
I might have needed that.
Would we like some medical attention now and maybe to actually talk?
Then you hear that was a whole conversation out there. We'll work together.
Thank God.
If I have to come back here again in 8,000 years and you do this shit again, I am not dealing with it that time.
And she might be more mad if her titties aren't as nice next time.
Kai, really?
Totally would.
Yeah, she could have
And you know it.
next time.
I would,
She'd
but
be
I'd
an
still be
old-ass
pissed as
fucking
hell.
Dorfman.
Probably.
Put hands out.
Oh, I don't think I can get up right now. I genuinely think my lungs would fall out.
Yeah. Okay.
Fucking thing. I don't even think
And
my
just-
bones can hold me. I think they're in two pieces.
Hands
So
still
that's
extended out.
medical attention.
I'll go down to a knee and I'll do cure wounds on both of them.
Yeah, cure wounds.
Yeah. Do cure wounds on both of them.
It's level 1.
Level 1. They don't deserve a lot right now. Eula might be working, might be nice right now, but it's gonna take a few more 100 years before we're back on good terms.
So I know the tune I chose to play was Battle of the Gods.
Nice.
Fantastic. Seems fitting.
Now we'll go back to
You
tell my story.
cunt.
What?
You cunt.
I would have let one of y'all win if y'all didn't end up going toe to toe.
Guys literally had a tie.
Because I was planning on doing 20, and then y'all, like, she was leading at the beginning, and then you were leading in the middle, and then the last 5 was literally 1. No. 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 No.
Made it tie.
I think the tie was better though.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
pretty
I
sure the
think-
tie is what let them work together.
It's fucking fantastic.
I think
I don't think we could have played that any better.
I personally appreciate the fact that they are totally supposed to be classy ass queens, and the first thing they do is
Brawl.
not classy fighting.
No.
Like they street fight.
Skara
Like
walks
dirt
over.
in the face.
Dirt in the face, hair pulled, knee to the ribs, all of it.
Skara walks over and crouches down in between them, kind of, and he's like, "So I don't know what the first thing we have to do, like, together is yet, but
Get us some dinner.
oh, we need to do that too, but and he looks dead at the Tanya. You have to make a decree.
I know. I do. Shit.
Yes, it's a creep to take back our shit.
Yeah, that was our deal.
I would appreciate that. A lot. Because I didn't kidnap him. This is consensual.
I mean, you could leave mine alone. I'll still do whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah, she likes having bounty. I don't.
First thing on my desk. You can sign it yourself. I don't really care. Whoa. Jesus Christ. And they're just like laying there. They're just like, ugh.
So, you got this covered?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go figure out where apparently lichens are that might be getting massacred or have been massacred. I'm gonna go see what happens there.
No.
Well, then what do we need to do?
Probably not split up.
Specifically right now, deal with that until I get word back from anything.
What if you don't get word back?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, well, I'm supposed to get word back in... What's it, about an hour or two? Is it about when we...
It was 3 days from when you sent it.
Which would be about now.
Which would be about right now.
About now,
Yeah.
in a little bit. Somewhere in that range.
We could
I should
wait
get word
till
about-
the end of the day.
We'll wait until about the end of the day. And if we don't get any word by the end of the day, then we can go look into it.
Cool.
It's a good plan.
Because they were told 3 days. 3 days from when I sent the letter is today. So if I don't get word back from them today, then you can go look into it.
Sounds wonderful.
So, what do you guys do?
I would ask Kai a question then. Do you understand the mountains around here and like the layout and everything that goes on with them? Or have somebody that does? This is not about the lichens, by the way.
I know. I'm just laughing that you have the 2 queens and the prince. Hey.
Elliot doesn't. I might because Kai has lived here, but
I know, that's what I'm asking
Eastern
Kai.
probably would know more than I do.
They can know whatever the fuck they want. My statement from earlier still stands. Still very annoyed with those 2, and that one still.
That's fair.
I mean, yeah,
You did do exactly what you were told you not to do.
It just still cracks me up that every time Eula wants to ask a question, she always goes to someone instead of the fucking Prince of the Realm. And then they always go, I don't know.
Kai, do you know?
I don't know. Do I know?
Roll a history check.
Fantastic. I don't know.
What'd you get?
8.
I mean,
Play it off like you know it. Play
it
off like
really
you know it.
can't be that hard. You're an Earth Genasi, for fuck's sake. Like,
Yeah,
you
no
romped
part
around the
fucking
mountains a few
matters.
times.
Exactly. Like a park mountain.
Park Mountain.
Is there anything
Poor
particular I
mountain.
would need to look out for if one was going to dig into said mountain?
Yeah, falling rocks.
Alright.
I rolled an 8.
I love it.
You told me to play into it. I did it.
I know.
You're welcome.
1 second. Oh my
Denver's
gosh.
regretting his decision.
Oh.
Once again, every time Dim
1
Eula asks
second.
a question,
1
Let
second.
Denver get back into
Eula never asks.
1 second.
Eula's annoyed with Skara.
Alright. Your statement again.
Yeah, falling rocks.
Anything
Oh,
else?
I got one more thing for you. Akarusia.
What?
One of your waterway, remember? From way back in the...
It goes through the
I
mountains.
didn't hear what you said. I even did.
Your time river goes through the mountains.
Yeah, you're like, also the mountains. Like, there's a river in the middle of them. Yeah.
River in the middle of the mountains.
At least the one that's on the far side. Not the one closer to here. That one.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. And then you're like, wait a minute.
Just trying to get a mental map.
We're in the maze, and the maze is kind of weird. But the maze does touch R2. So the ones that are closer to here, actually, are about the same distance from water, though.
Yeah. Because I have an excellent memory for maps.
Mm-hmm. You have an excellent memory for maps. How good is your orientation?
In the
And
You
maze.
orientated
within the maze.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
Within
are
the
you
maze.
always going to face north and no north, or are you going to be like...
I guess if the maze determines it's a little different, but I think in the maze we determined that I was still pretty good at remembering which way was which,
Yes.
because I always led this picture up.
Mm-hmm. But that was in the previous maze y'all were in. The maze
Ah.
The
changes.
maze is completely
I
different
don't know.
now. This is
The
a
maze
big arena.
changes
Currently, you're
every
standing in a
time
big
you enter.
arena, and you can't look up and go, "Oh, I know that tree. It's that way." Currently, you're like, "I'm gonna assume the capital
Ah, I
is
know
right
that
there."
cloud.
I know that cloud
Yeah.
that's moving,
Currently, you're going, "I think
And
the
middle of
capital
the
might
day.
be that way."
where there are no stars, so you can orient yourself off of that.
There's
Not
a
even-
star. It's that big one.
There's two.
It's those big ones.
But
And it's like, there's not even moss for you to orient yourself that way. Like, you
Yeah.
got nothing. There's just dirt.
yeah.
Rock. That's the main thing.
Did you ask the question to him where Skara could hear you ask the question, or did you just look at Skara and go, "Is there anything else?" And Skara's like,
I'm assuming we're all in the
Yeah,
same
we'll be
area.
Somewhere nearby.
I'm
Okay.
assuming we're all
I
like
wouldn't
near
equate
each
to
other.
that table either.
Yeah. I'm assuming you're over there with the Quains, and I'm assuming he followed.
I'm going to make sure to determine that you actually need like some.
If
you
not,
want some medical
him going
attention?
first.
We're recovering at the moment. Can you reset bones?
Yeah.
We might need that.
Yeah,
That's
I can do that.
I think my arm's broken, and I'm
Okay.
fairly certain I might have attempted to snap her femur at one point.
"What all would
To roll these for.
I
just wanna
rolly.
And then, like, Aya is just like, you fucking failed at that. It's my ribs that I think are broken.
Somebody's arm is definitely broken.
Skara's history check of a
But what was it,
28.
Titonis?
What would he be able to tell Eula about drilling into the side of the fucking art?
Remember that funky ass metal that you have, you know, a little bit of a history with? We'll say it's a little casual of a history with. Yeah, you really probably should avoid that one, but everything else is relatively standard mountain shit.
Yeah.
Why should we avoid that one? I'm curious.
One you can't find.
I mean, no, it's possible to be found. It's just,
Yeah. It's not something you should just walk around with, but
I want to fuck around with it.
with my one metal. Hang on, I gotta remember the
It's the metal your dagger is made of. I'm pretty sure.
Arender. trying to remember exactly what the fucking name I named it with.
If you need assistance, I think I potentially have less notes to go through than you do on that.
Don't you just love it when gods duke it out like they're in a bar?
Yeah, it's fantastic.
It's classy.
No, it's not.
Always classy, never trashy.
So I get to reset all their bones.
What did you make on a medicine check?
You never answered if I was going to roll these.
Or roll it. I really should have named one of these, and I didn't.
27 for one of them. I'm going to make another one.
Alright.
How many times I got to do this?
Just 2.
29. So 27 and a 29.
You successfully resituate their bones with sickening crunches.
But yeah, I don't definitely do it nicely either.
Crack! Crack!
I could have been gentler, and I make it slightly aware that I could have been gentler, and went,
So pissed that they did this because they could have just fought each other out
Aaron,
years
that's
ago.
what it was.
I know, right? That's what I said. It's like, how many years ago could we have done this? You're like, yeah, that
Okay.
would work.
So,
I mean, it wouldn't have worked.
Scarra
Because you have
looks at
an
you and he's like,
actual reason.
to answer you,
Yeah.
I got it. Scarra looks at you, he's like, other than accidentally like running into Arender, you're fine. Like you can mine anything. Just don't mind that.
Why are you wanting some mine?
Why does that look like? Why do we not want to touch it?
Do you remember my fancy dagger I had?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't mind that metal.
Why? Is it like it'll explode in your face, or...
No. It's just
Disrespectful.
yeah. It's just
You could have a license to do that?
no. It's just that.
Scarra's like, wait, why can't we touch it?
Yeah,
Wait, why can't we touch
Don't
it?
follow
Just
it.
over here like,
He's kind of like
I'm gonna answer that. Oh god. That fucking hurt.
you just kind of we just don't
You're
mind
welcome.
it.
We just don't touch it. Why do we not touch it?
Should we tell Eula why we don't do it? Because we also told Eula we don't touch the goblins. What did Eula do? Touch the goblins. We took.
Well, if that's the same reason.
I mean,
Go for
it ended out, honestly, better for everyone now. Like, I think that's the safest thing they've ever been.
You wanna have to do the magic he does, or I do, or she does?
Just blood magic.
And that be your major source of magic?
Got it. It's connected that way.
Or gloves.
Great.
God.
Don't wear gloves.
I thought you.
It's not.
Why are you whining? Just don't answer that.
Just doesn't answer that. Just like, alright.
What the fuck are you whining for? Eula, don't you?
Guys, also, wait, what the fuck? Why is she asking about mining?
Yeah, like, why are you getting mine
Honestly-
anyway? Let's not be childish like these two were. I don't want to. We don't
I
have
just-
anyone to duke it out with you.
Give up on questioning what Eula does.
I'm not. What the fuck?
As long as what
Give me 1 second, then.
as long as what Eula does doesn't actually affect the denizens, I just at this point.
I just let her go. At this point, it's like, fuck it.
I'm just, it's fine, it'll be fine.
She'll do something. Something will happen, and we'll be fine.
The whole thing is, she'll figure it out.
How bad could it be?
Do either one of y'all have a way that y'all can help us easily identify locations of the phylacteries within the Feywild?
I thought
Oh
you
my-
said
oh.
you suspected they were adult ones underground.
That's what I thought you'd said in our argument.
It's suspected. Not that we know that they're there.
Well, if you have a faster way of getting to each of those hunting grounds, I have a spell that helped me find a few of them.
Is that what you're needing to do before this all goes down?
I think at least getting rid of most of them that we can before we actually have to fight them would be smart.
But the thing is now, are we going to fight him on the day that the war was expected, or are we gonna have, like, I mean, well, with the truce and they realized there's not the war happening, because we assume they were waiting on the war to happen to use it as cover.
I think we be prepared for anything. They were already preparing for battle on either side. We might as well just keep preparing. Just have it until we're ready. Or until they strike.
What if we don't declare that we're allied?
To your answer to your question.
I'm going to regret asking, aren't I?
Yes, you are. Because of this, and Eula just kind of reaches a hand into a bag. It's always go great whenever Eula pulls a hand into a bag.
Yeah.
And pulls out 4 of those.
Why do you have to pull out 4 of them?
It's a rune grinder. It digs.
Yeah.
I need materials. Just like everyone else.
And you're poor now, aren't you?
A little
the
bit.
rest of us.
We're gonna figure out what happens from that.
She's like, I gotta do it the old-fashioned way. Can't just buy it this time. Okay.
Yeah, those can tunnel through rock at a rate of 15 feet every 6 seconds. Solid rock. I got 4 of them. I'm about to do some fuck shit. I got my mining crew.
We have meetings. We need to figure out our next plan. We don't necessarily want to be caught off guard by what they plan to do.
Yes.
Things we need information. We need to know where to go from here.
Are you declaring to your armies that you're no longer going to war? You're going to let them believe that you are?
I would
At
like
this
to...
point, we need to talk about pros and cons of both strategies.
I would likely suggest that Titania does something similar to Aya's her traitor's ball to get rid of the traitors that are in her list, because at least we have a list for who we need to get rid of hers. If you had something similar, I would suggest getting rid of them before declaring to your own armies that you won't be having a war. That way they can't report back to Oberon or Kieran that there won't be one. Try to get them to believe as long as we can that there is still going to be a war between you two.
Potentially. We need to look into who actually is considered a traitor on both sides. Potentially that ball could be disguised as a ambush, and in reality it'd be a declaration of an alliance. And then we wipe them all out in one fell swoop.
We've already got the ball started on Aya's. We have a list.
It just needs my side.
Are you guys wanting to get the list for Titania's side the same way?
Think we can handle making another list?
Yeah, what was it you and
Aramis.
Aramis would volunteer to make a list, don't you agree? Everyone agrees. Because he's
Yeah.
currently not at the table.
I feel like Aramis would make a
He'd
list.
probably be
Everyone
like, yeah, I
agree,
can have a
right?
list made the
That
same
would be the way Aramis would agree to make a list.
Just commits to that bit.
Yeah.
You get assigned your homework if you're not here to pick it up.
You don't get to pick your task.
That would be something he did. That is what he did for the first one.
That's what he did.
We're just agreeing.
Alright. I I'm gonna head home and set up some stuff. Do you need me for anything else?
Don't break anything or get in any trouble.
Oh, I'm breaking a lot of things.
We wait a minute. We
Well,
all
I mean,
have a
you know
new
what I
list.
mean.
We don't have a list, but we all have a new list. Just gonna acknowledge we have a new list.
Well, Aramis would have to make the phylactery, then he would have to... so I don't know if it would happen while we're right here.
Yeah, like he might not have
Yeah.
the.
We'll have to see about that. I'm pretty sure he has to make a phylactery first. Well, yeah, not a
A
phylactery.
phylactery?
He has to make a simulacrum.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck is he
Aramis
making a
has been making
phylactery
phylacteries,
for?
guys.
He's secretly a lich.
Yep. Lich baby. He's a baby.
Yeah, make sure you're at the bowl.
So
am I going to be allowed to like fly out of this, or am I going to have to do magic out of this?
this is for my own because I need to know. Are we saying that like at the
Since you guys
ball,
walked through, you technically
Aya or Titania is showing up at Aya's traitorous ball?
I mean, out of the...
Is that what we just agreed on?
Well, we're still having more discussions up until that point to determine it in full.
Okay, but is that what was just being said?
At the present moment, it is determined that they are either going to frame one party as like, hey, this will be like we'll be interrupting the other person's plans or whatever, and then that'll actually be like a declaration.
Okay.
It's there still needs
charging towards each other, and then it's all of a sudden they're all in black tuxedos and ties like, hello, we're here to take your weapons. Valet parking. Wait, what the fuck? I thought we were fighting here.
Absolutely not. Not
More
so
talk.
many
Like,
grounds.
it is a make it seem like it's supposed to be a ambush, but it's actually a. Actually, we're just here to get you guys. We're actually good together. Got it. I was just confused by what was actually being agreed on in that exact moment a second ago. Got it.
It's complicated, but not.
So, you're going back to the manor.
Yes. Unless you need me somewhere else.
Mining, apparently. Or wanting to go mining.
It's complicated for her. Don't y'all know?
Aramis is gonna go to the manor. Just gonna say Aramis goes to the manor. He's gonna go be with Meadow.
Sounds good.
He's gonna go be with Meadow at the manor.
Sounds great.
I'm staying here.
Y'all
Assuming
will
Kai
need
stays
to-
there.
her whole thing, like their whole thing has been like all of us, because they're going to assume that y'all are like major
Take yours. These bitches are listening to us.
major plays in the planning stages of this as a means of conferring all the information y'all have about the circumstances, we'll say, and to decide kind of how they are going about this, because once again, yes, they can agree to work together, but they've also
I have not done that in a long time.
Why are you looking at me so fucked up?
He's like, everybody's so fucked up.
But, like, they can agree to work with each other, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be the easiest situation for them. Definitely haven't done that in a little bit, we'll say.
Yeah, isn't this
Might
what,
have to punch him again.
Isn't this what you wanted, Titonia? You know, you kind of mind controlled my boyfriend because all you really wanted was Aya back.
And she's just going to give you like a dirty look, like fuck off.
Good.
Can I
I have
fly out
I
of
match
this?
her look because I have the same dirty ass look. I'm pissed about it still.
Can I fly out of this, or do I have to use magic, or how? Am I fine to
If you
leave?
fly, you will die.
Yeah.
There's a down over this.
Can I like get out, please? Then
I think this meeting is adjourned. Yes, I agree.
I have to go feed my flowers. They're hungry.
So then when are we going to meet for the first time to actually figure out where we're going from here? Because while this speculation is nice and all, speculation is not going to be beneficial, and we have practically 72 hours in order to do this.
Where do we think the safest location is?
Our manor.
Yella rolls eyes. rolls eyes, and then reaches into a bag.
Just write our address down for him. It's our little thing.
And then uses Mage Hand to float this over in front of Scara. Doesn't let Scara touch it.
I can't read it.
Doesn't let Scara touch it. But floats it in front of Scara's face.
Signed by Prince Scara. And I love that Eula still has this. And Scara's dying. He can't
Just all of a sudden, it's like right here in front of Scara. And Scara's just, he just smiles and he's like, you're never gonna let me live that down. It just,
Oh no. And it's like the Mage Hand helped the entire time, but if you tried to reach it, it went out of your grasp and went back, and then it came back to me.
I didn't try to read, like, Scara didn't. You actively actually put it where Scara could read it.
Yeah. Megan was like, I can't read. You're that far away.
This was more along the lines of, if Scara tried to take it, it was like, no, you don't get to touch this. This is mine.
It's fantastic.
Foyer.
Just up answer that question.
Just, he smiles and he smiles.
Turn the fucking mirror off.
He smiles, looks over at both the queens, and he goes,
Our manor.
so there's this lovely manor technically, in between both of y'all's palaces.
That's the perfect location.
It's more towards Tanya's than it is.
No, perfectly in between.
No, this is different.
It's a nice middle ground.
It's close to the middle, but not
And if you
really.
piss me off, there's a grove around it.
There's a beautiful magic weave that's keeping everything secret from y'all.
And a beautiful magic wall.
And the prettiest flowers ever.
That's the ball.
Yeah,
That's...
And they both just groan. They're just like, fucking you guys have to go bitch.
It's gonna be great though. Like there's lots of grapes. We're gonna reopen and make some wine. We'll let you guys have the first taste. Maybe the second taste.
We'll talk about it.
I know how to make whiskey.
Yeah,
I turn to look down at Titania and I say that. Because y'all said wine and it reminded me of that.
Can you please just drop me out of here? They will let me know whatever we plan to do.
Well, to inform you, what I was going to say about the manor is we can meet there tomorrow morning. Because at that point, I will then know if I had gotten word from the lichens, therefore I can tell Eula. Eula can go look into the lichens.
Or, and hear me out. You'll handle the lichen situation tonight. And we meet at dawn tomorrow. You don't have.
I think that's what you just said, isn't it?
Technically, no. The way I understood it was for
she said
closing...
meet tomorrow morning, so that way she can hear back from the lichens, and if not, can have you deal with the lichens.
Yeah, tomorrow. They're saying deal with them tonight.
Okay. I understood it as deal with them tonight.
I understood it as deal with them tomorrow.
Deal with it tonight.
Was it tonight or tomorrow?
Tonight.
Go with tonight, sure.
It was tomorrow.
Scare's like, I don't know what I was saying.
It was totally that we could deal with them tomorrow. But,
okay.
Yeah, no, we'll deal with them
No,
tonight.
y'all have 72 hours to get this shit off of
True.
We all don't have...
If we don't hear about from the lichens by tonight, then we can go deal with the lichens tonight.
Fantastic. They're going to send
I
a
can be there
message
within a few minutes.
Yeah.
in the next 2 hours.
You can be there instantly, or I can be there in the next few minutes. It's fine.
Hopefully we hear from the lichens.
We will, and they'll be like, sorry, we forgot to reply.
It's gonna be, like, blood-stained, holding out against the enemy.
Doubtful.
And they'll be like, alright, time to go. So do I get dropped out of the maze where I can
We
go
all probably do.
to the manor? Alright.
You guys can explain what y'all are doing, but we will start with it being the time that the lichens are supposed to reply next week.
Alright. I go back to the manor. I go to the Aretusa Peaks. And I pull out the 4 ruin grinders and I just set them to work. They're just digging into the mountain. I then will station me get the numbers out, because we'll need numbers for this crap, because you won't just let me be cool.
I'm not giving you.
I'm then going to station...
You already have enough. I'm not just willingly giving you things.
I'm going to have 45 Warforged working under the grinders, moving, sorting, and getting material on one side, rocks on the other.
The ones you just created?
Yeah.
Alrighty. And you two?
Did Titania, you can just give a brief, yes. Did Titania actually give the decree that they're no longer wanted?
Yes.
Okay. And then,
You're allowed to show my face in the city again.
I would be talking to the generals that I have the strongest belief that there is nothing going on with them in Oberon 1 because I know they absolutely hated Oberon's guts. Which is, Evo and Farsense. The two that, and probably Mercy, because one, Mercy is, like, my tightest person, Also hated Oberon's guts.
That sounded so terrible. Why did you word it like that?
Because I wanted to.
Why?
Because I wanted to. Just because I knew you would probably say something about the way I worded it. And Toru.
Alrighty. So, everyone make a consecutive list. We're doing this the way I did it with the 3 other Chuckle Pucks when they were doing dumb shit for 72 hours. Y'all have roughly 2 hours. Write a list of what y'all are doing because that is going to be y'all's recap for the next week.
What'd you do? You didn't say what you did yet. Me
Like
and...
what we're doing in 3 days?
No, what you did in,
In 2 hours?
Yeah, 2 hours.
I wrote
While we
some
were
lecture.
waiting for the... You wrote a letter?
They are 300 feet deep into the mountain.
I wrote a letter on a very nice scroll.
Alrighty. So,
Woo! They're not having a war!
this
Well,
is where...
But we are having
Well,
one.
They are not.
They are not.
They are not.
I mean, technically they are, just not with each other.
Yeah, they are not having a war against each
Bye.
other. Bye!